Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd. Assalamu alaikum. Yemen hunger crisis leaves refugee chief shocked to the bones. Leading humanitarian official Jan England condemns gigantic diplomatic failure as funding shortfall threatens to make food aid unavailable to millions by July. One of Europe's most experienced diplomats has said he was shocked to the bones by the hunger that he saw in Yemen. Jan England, the current head of the Norwegian Refugee Council, condemned the gigantic failure of international diplomacy and said that only 3 million people out of the 7 million people who were starving had been fed last month. Men with guns and power inside Yemen, as well as in regional and international capitals, are undermining every effort to avert an entirely preventable famine, he said, as well as the collapse of the health and education services for millions of children. In April, the World Food Programme could only afford to feed 3 million men, women and children in Yemen, a country said to be on the brink of famine. Due to a lack of resources and the late arrival of a food shipment, the organization said. The Secretary General of the NRC is on a 5-day visit to the country. I am shocked to my bones by what I have seen and heard here in war and hunger striking Yemen. The world is letting some 7 million men, women and children slowly but surely be engulfed by unprecedented famine. It is not a drought that is without fault. This preventable catastrophe is man-made from A to Z. An estimated 19 million people in a country with a total population of wholly 27 million are in need of some form of aid, according to the United Nations. The price of basic commodities has risen by a third. England said he met teachers, health workers, and engineers who had not been paid for 8 months and were struggling to survive. He said, an aid worker told me the fear and desperation among civilians is now so great that mothers with acutely undernourished children grab their kids from hospital beds when they hear the war planes flying over. The food crisis in Yemen has been made worse by the continuing conflict between the Houthis rebels who control Sana'a, together with former President Ali Abdullah Saleh, who led the country from 1990 to 2012, and the forces loyal to the ousted President Abdul Rabu Mansour Hadi. Since March 2015, Saudi Arabia has led US-backed military intervention in Yemen aimed at reinstating Hadi, who lives in exile in Riyadh, and countering the advances of the Iran-backed Houthi forces. England appealed to the parts of the conflict to agree a ceasefire and to keep the main humanitarian supply route, the port of Hodeidah, open. There have been warnings of the attack on the port by the Saudi-led coalition. He said, nowhere on earth are as many lives at risk. We are not even sure that the main humanitarian lifeline through the port of Hodeidah will be kept open. Activists on the ground have warned that relief is being prevented from reaching its recipients. Antonio Guterres, the United Nations Secretary General, has warned that Yemen is facing a tragedy of immense proportions, with a child under 5 dying of preventable causes every 10 minutes on the average. At the planning conference in Geneva last week, government and international donors promised the United Nations 1.1 billion so 50 million pounds, half of what the organization said is needed to prevent famine in Yemen. However, United Nations officials say the pledges need to be urgently committed to cash if they are to continue feeding the 7 million people said to be on the brink of famine. George Corey, head of the United Nations Yemen Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, said that pledges that take time to transfer into cash in the bank accounts of agencies. It's only been a few days. Corey said, it takes time. The majority of the money is still in pledges. The problem from our side is that we need the money now, not in August or September. If the World Food Programme does not get the money now, there will be a break in the food pipeline by the beginning of July. Every month we are expected to feed 7 million people. Last month, the World Food Programme reached 3 million because of a lack of resources. Delayed food shipment into Yemen, a country that relies on imports, was another significant factor affecting the number of the people World Food Programme could reach, the agency said. In May, World Food Programme hopes to reach 6 million people who are severely food insecure, but the organization will have to cut rations for 4 million of them by 60% in order to do so. This is a great problem in Yemen. After many years in wars, the situation in Yemen, the same with the other countries in Africa, is for me as a tragedy, because there are many million people in this situation, as the hunger, in war, weather catastrophe. I think that the United Nations needs to help to aid these countries. I read this situation is United Nations are helping Yemen, but they need the money right now to buy food, buy water, pay the teachers, their health workers, and the other people. The situation in Yemen is complicated as Syria. Syria, after 6 years in the war, 500,000 people are died. It's the same in the Yemen. Yemen is the country poorest the Arabic world. Now during the wars, the situation is complicated. I want to read the other new about Yemen and the Syria. Okay, the situation is better or is getting better. The famine is not increase, but right now I can't to see one solution about this problem in Yemen, but I have hope. Thank you very much to watch my new video. If you want to learn English or about talk English, sorry again. If you want to learn English or if you want to talk with me on English, you can come here in class particular idiomas, or we can to do classes by Skype anywhere in the world. Share this video with your family, friends, everybody. Give a like in my page on Facebook. For me it's very important. I want to reach 200 likes, 200 likes, yeah. Help me in this part. Subscribing on my YouTube channel. In my YouTube channel you can to find other videos in other languages, in Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, English of course, and Spanish, Italian. Commenting my other videos, sharing my other videos, give a like is very important. Okay, have a nice Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening or to Thursday if you are watching this video right now. I see you tomorrow with the other interesting news. Alaikum assalam to my friends in the Arabic world. Okay, thank you very much, my friends. See you tomorrow. Bye.